This is a story of boy meets girl, but you should know up front, this is not a love story.
What's going on, guys? About to check out this video from the quarter. Speaking about this Candace Owens situation, I knew this was about to happen. I said it, fam. The way she been on that truth telling, I knew she was going to get suspended, banned, something, and it seems like that's the case. So let's check out this video. Make sure you check out the original from the quarter too as well. Just check out his channel in general, right? Makes really good content. Let's see what the update is with Candace Owens. Y'all know I'm a Candace Owens fan, 100%.
Well, the YouTube purge continues. It's a long list of accounts
YouTube
for
purge.
a variety of reasons that have been suspended over the past 7 days. It started with Tenet Media and their alleged affiliation with some funding that they should not have gotten. As far as I have seen,
Which
there's
is
been
crazy because you see all these like woke channels going at Tim Pool and a few other channels like Benny Johnson, right? Even though the paperwork's pretty much saying that no one really knew anything, if it is true, right? So yeah, I think that a lot of stuff is getting spread like that's misinformation when it comes to that case. And it also seems extremely suspect for around the election, a bunch of conservative or what's deemed to be conservative channels start getting attacked and accused of stuff and demonetized or even banned and terminated. That's crazy. But
case, criminal case, no conviction. That was enough for their
Hey, what's up,
entire
Eddie?
channel and the work of dozens of creators
What's up, Penny?
to be
Aaron, how you doing?
unceremoniously deleted with no history available unless they were smart enough to back it up on the Mean Green website. They then banned Lauren Chen, the co-founder of Tenet, and all of her available channels, again with no trial, just an accusation that perhaps she took money from someone she shouldn't have. They then banned Taylor Hansen, an on-the-ground reporter who's in Ohio right now reporting on the story of people's pets going missing, allegedly
Crazy.
being eaten by Haitian migrants. We know that they're taking all the ducks and geese out of the
Crazy
parks
as
and
hell.
eating those. Why wouldn't they also be eating their cats? They banned him, preventing him from getting that message out. They then banned Amaranth for some weird reason.
His videos for educational purposes. Because people to be mad that I say that. Kiss my ass.
They basically like a
Videos for educational purposes.
a spicy streamer for the most part, and content creator. Then they banned
Oh, she got banned?
last night Candace Owens. They have repeatedly suspended Steven Crowder. He just got a strike not that long ago. Last night, Candace Owens got 3 strikes
Crowd have been
in one day.
demonetized forever.
There's something spooky going on out there, folks, and we're going to take a look at it. Super quick word from this video sponsor. Many of you out there are worried about the fate of the US dollar. We're living in increasingly uncertain times with
Appreciate
inflation, the
you,
rise of
Corner.
digital
I'm
currencies, stock market
Fast
volatility.
forward that.
Preserve Gold has hundreds of 5-star reviews and millions of word to 50505. I mean, now? Wasn't that interview done forever ago? First and foremost, I want to,
Hold on. So all that was for the Ye interviews? Oh, that's crazy.
from YouTube, this coming out of The Independent last night, Candace Owens suspended from YouTube, apparently over Ye West interview that violated various hate speech policies. What I find very curious about that is, now?
So is that channel?
Now? Wasn't that
You can't
interview
find
done
it at all?
forever ago? First and
Oh, that's
foremost, I want
crazy.
to, go
Wait,
to
nah, because 3 strikes, you done, right? 3 strikes, they take your channel. Give me a second. Let me look at it real quick. Oh, no, I know. There's no way. Oh, that's crazy. Let me see. Okay, her channel's still here. All right, her channel's still there. Man, that is wow, though. That's nuts.
the horse's mouth, so to speak, here and get the actual story. Thus far, I have had 0 strikes on my YouTube account. I have now been inundated with 3 back-to-back content strikes within just minutes, plus an email now that I am fully demonetized. We all know exactly who is behind this and why. I actually don't know that, to be honest with you. And you see the email, 149, YouTube remove your content. 149, all within a minute. I assume maybe they were clips of the Ye interview. And then also,
back to back though, it's crazy, bro. Like all of them that's nuts.
Summarily removed from the YouTube community guideline, or the YouTube content creator, essentially fully demonetized, which is as good as a ban, right? You end up with this situation. Now, obviously, you saw this with Dr. Disrespect too. Was not convicted of anything, was not charged with anything, yet fully demonetized. You see Dave Smith saying,
which was foul.
Well, first, she writes, there will be no show today or at all this week. That's because YouTube has now issued me a strike and a 1-week suspension for my sit down with Kanye. They also removed the interview as hate speech. This was a mass report from Zionist. She can't know that. Okay. So I'm not going to, I'm going to try to be fair and balanced, Dave Smith.
I don't know who did it. There'd be a bunch of haters. There's a lot of people that hate Candace Owens. Right. So I don't know. I don't know who did it.
Right. This is appalling. Where were all these woke free speech warriors now? They were probably all thrilled about this because they never really believed in free speech. YouTube should correct this immediately. Silencing speech that you disagree with is despicable.
I agree.
And makes the world a worse place. You end up with, a situation now leading basically right up into the election where some of the loudest voices are being silenced. I have a lot of concern for example, Tim Pool's channel.
Telling you, that's mad suspect, bro. That's mad suspect. I'm looking at that mad, with the side eye. And people wonder why I like to clarify that I'm not attacking anyone or spreading hate.
Channel. Because, he has some guests on there that can be kind of inflammatory. And with everyone being banned the way they are, here's Bridget Fatsy writing, I disagree with 99% of what Candace Owens says, but I will defend her right to say it. You either are for free speech, even when people disagree with you, or you're full of it. YouTube is a private company and can demonetize her, fine, but suspending her from posting is BS. I mean, look, again, all who watch a podcast with Ye was calm, filled with love, speaking about the world. I don't know exactly when that interview went up, but what I think is very curious is the timing of all this. The election is in less than 60 days.
Right.
Candace Owens, conservative.
I don't think he said anything crazy in that interview. I don't remember him saying anything too crazy.
Voice now suspended and demonetized. And a lot of people will say, well, if you're just demonetized, that doesn't really matter. Well, it's my suspicion that monetization is led directly to discoverability in most cases. Because why would YouTube serve up?
Yeah, people, if it's monetized, it's been, I guess you could say, speculated that YouTube pushes videos that earn them more money or that earn money in general.
Videos that they can't make money on. I also believe that being demonetized is a tactic to demoralize and disincentivize people from publishing content in the first place. I've
gotten demonetized a few times, actually. Right. And each time I had to start from scratch, right? Remove all my content and literally start making new videos, right? Because they don't really even tell you what you did or what video specifically or what in any detail caused the demonetization for real. And I think that they should work on that.
When you're as big as Candace Owens, even look at me. I have 5 full-time employees who are salaried. Okay. I don't want to say the number, but it's many tens of thousands of dollars a month,
Lloyd,
just in staff. People that do meme intros, people that do my thumbnails, my graphic design, people that work for Tailgates for Trump, people who work on thepublica.com. probably close to $40,000 a month I have in overhead, right? And if YouTube demonetized me, I would have to lay everybody off, summarily, because there's just no. I mean, yes, I have. We have Rumble; it's up and growing, but it's still, until more people embrace it, until they continue to grow, it can't just be a flat outright,
Yeah, check me out on Rumble. I gotta start pushing my Rumble a little bit more.
Replacement. That's why I keep telling people to sign up to my locals. I want people to sign up to my locals now before I get demonetized, before I get banned, while I still can talk to people. But here's what I can say.
I'm my Patreon in case I get banned. That's where I upload content at when I get banned.
I take a minor break in the story and just remind people, I know it's not a perfect app. Nothing really is, but it's getting better every day. If you don't at least download the Rumble app and follow some of your favorite creators there, just mix it in. I'm not saying to leave YouTube. I think it should just be, hey, you have Hulu, you have Netflix, you have Disney Plus, maybe you have, all these other, you have the NFL package or whatever. Just think of it as another place to view content and go support your content creators there. Show up for my live stream tonight. I'm live 8:30 Eastern. We're going to be live reacting and fact checking the debate. We're going to have probably a bingo game. We're probably going to have a drinking game. And what's different about my stream is I actually read my live chat. You don't have to super chat or Rumble rant me to get my attention, to hear from me, to get some interaction back and forth with me. So I mean, I just think that hopefully more people will continue, to do this, to give alternate tech platforms an option, because until more people are willing to deal with a few hiccups, we can't fight back against this. You see a lot of people basically celebrating this. Candace Owens' suspension from YouTube partner program and demonetized. It took 19 days after Candace posted this. Nothing hidden will not be known. I replied, how many days until God makes her regret posting this? I mean, I don't even know.
What the hell? You put God into that with your nasty ass, nigga. I think I just posted like a Bible scripture right on my Instagram about that very thing, nigga. Right? Like you trying to go after people because you feel that they've done something wrong. And she didn't. That's the even crazier part. That's the even you wishing for her downfall because your feelings got hurt.
Even know what
that's nuts.
What's going on with this?
Right?
I mean, I don't know why anyone would sell it.
I'm telling you that. My streams. I'm about to start streaming on Twitch as well. I'm debating if going exclusive, but I'm going to start streaming on multiple platforms at the same time. Because, what could happen? I've been banned before. I've been suspended before. I've been demonetized before. All that's a possibility. And it's always good to, diversify so you can always keep going if you don't have whatever platform you were using, right? Because one day you could wake up and your whole channel could be gone. Every time I've ever been demonetized or suspended, that shit was always a surprise, nigga. All right, what are we doing today? You about to live stream? What? Exactly like that. Literally. All right, let me check my email. What? I'm always shocked.
Celebrate this. You have every right you have every right, okay, to not watch Candace Owens, right? You have every right. You. And a lot of people don't.
You want to watch.
I know that Candace has kind of gone down a little bit of a rabbit hole, so to speak, but okay, just don't watch it. I think that the purpose of demonetizing people is to get them to not produce content. It's to purposely hurt their business, because now she, fortunately she's married to some super duper rich guy, but it wouldn't happen for me.
She earns money other ways. Besides that, right? I think she has other platforms or her Twitter, right? You can't get paid, or X. You get paid off for that as well. Maybe even Instagram. So she has certain ways to still earn revenue. It's a big hit though, for sure.
And then you have
give it opportunity.
Candace Owens claims YouTube suspended her after interview with Kanye West. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably what it was. Kanye has been saying some pretty spicy things. I mean, I think that's pretty, it's relatively undeniable, but I don't think that it's, to be honest with you, I don't think it's a result of a mass reporting, because a mass reporting might take a single video down, but it isn't going to make YouTube make the decision to actually fully demonetize your channel. This is something.
It depends on what your videos are being hit for. It depends. It depends for sure. Because I'm on a smaller scale and YouTube wouldn't be really noticing me like that. And I've been definitely mass reported so much that certain things have happened. Right. So, yeah.
Somebody who had millions of subscribers in independent media, and they were completely erased from the platform. Will she promote her Rumble? I remember I had to make a video calling out saying, hey, why don't you have a Rumble page? Looks like she does. She's got 96.4 thousand followers. She should be telling people to follow her there.
Right, go to her Rumble page.
She can use her locals to self-fund. Until we can convince enough people to say, join our locals, or whatever creators have. Tim has his website and whatever.
I got a locals, but I feel like I got so many different things. It's hard for me to focus on locals as well right now. Right? I'm running a Twitch, multiple YouTube channels, not just one. I got like 5 that I want to publicly tell you about. The other ones that I own, I own them. Right? Then I have Twitch, what's the name? Rumble, right? Patreon. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I will devote some time into getting into locals too.
Are still beholden a lot to YouTube revenue. The sites are growing. The writing's on the wall. Dissidents will be at minimum demonetized and more than likely shadow banned. And then anyone else will just be outright banned. I've been talking about this for years, literally. And over those years, sites like Rumble have gotten better. Download the Rumble app, follow the quartering. Download the Rumble app, follow Candace, follow whoever you like. If you have content creators that
the person that owns Rumble is extremely involved in trying to see what the fans and users want for the platform, right? Like I've seen him go into chats and ask, like, what do y'all want? What you need? What can we make better? And people say, hey, work on this, like make this interface better, and then work on it. Right. So I will give them that. They are putting a lot of work in towards making like the customer happy.
Don't toe the line. Tell them they better be on Rumble and they better be promoting it. I'm never going to leave YouTube unless they force me to, but I'm always going to promote alt tech, Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey, whatever's out there. If there's a new video platform out there, I'm going to be on it. Because I know one day, for as milquetoast as I tend to be, that will suddenly be viewed as some sort of far-right dissonance. And I can't let them just take my voice away. I don't know.
You said BX. It's a lot of, and people was like, I've had debates on live streams, right? Which actually, reveal people's true colors of people that just knew me and they underestimated the amount of work that I put in through content creation, right? Like I tell people all the time, I traded a 9 to 5 for a 20 to 20. I said 20 to 20. It's for a 20 hour. That's how high and tired I am. You see? You see what happened? Yeah, when you work on but I said 20 to 20. 9 to 5 for a 20-hour shift. I do I probably sleep like maybe 4 or 5 hours. The most sleep I get is when I stream it, because I don't know, it's just something in my brain that it makes me always want to work, right? No matter what I'm doing, I feel like I'm not working hard enough. But when I'm streaming, when I sleep, which people like watching people sleep is a thing. It kind of makes me feel like I'm still doing something. I put in a lot of work towards content creation. I have multiple platforms, doing multiple videos, multiple streams, and all types of stuff, right? And as well as the time it takes to study, research, right, edit, right? That's like a whole thing as well. So yeah, it does take a lot of work to run a bunch of different platforms. It's like I'm independent too, right? Like you just seen a quarter say that he had graphic designers for his thumbnails, probably editors and all types of a list of people, enough for $40,000 to be spent on it. I believe he said monthly, right? So take the money aspect out of it and take the amount of work and this is someone who's running like 2 or 3 channels. Now put that on my scale and pretty much imagine me doing everything. Just the thumbnails and editing, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, it does take a lot of work, but it's a blessing though, right? It's more work mentally than the physical aspect, right? I'm not doing the stuff that a construction worker is doing for sure, right? But there's still some work to it, just to give you guys some more background to that statement.
If there were specific comments,
and people be getting mad when I like explain stuff like that, like, YouTubing isn't hard. Okay. I think every job has its, I guess you could say, things that could make it difficult.
If it's just a single video to demonetize the entire channel, I would argue that it's probably more linked to some of the things she's been saying on Twitter and some
I do sleep streams.
Powerful people at YouTube not liking that. Off-platform behavior is likely why she was removed from the program. I don't know. It's just my best guess. Support new tech. I hope you enjoyed this video or were informed by it at least, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Check out the quarterer, man. I think his channel is pretty dope. And when it comes to the Candace Owens aspect, I think they did her dirty. Candace got done filthy, right? It makes you be more aware of what kind of like, not only platforms you're using, but how society is, to where you would want to diversify and make sure that things like this, if they do happen to you, you'll be more prepared. As well as just, I guess, censoring yourself to some degree and just make sure you follow guidelines. I'm telling you, a lot of people are mad at me because I censor myself or I let it be known that I'm watching something for educational purposes or like just anything, right? Saying that I don't have hate for certain communities. But then if like I get banned or demonetized, those same people don't even give a damn probably. The same ones who complain about me making sure if nothing gets misconstrued and I don't get in trouble, the same ones that probably don't give a damn if they won't be able to see my content because I get banned, right? For something being misunderstood. So it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. And if you want to support, sign up for my memberships or my Patreon for as low as $1. Get early access. I'm talking about like days, weeks in advance. Sometimes some videos is not accessible publicly. You can see it on my Patreon, especially the ones that I got banned for, like that 2-hour EDP video that I got banned for. The edited version was 15 minutes. Go see why. It was good. I ain't gonna run. Our counter was wild, and I was going in. I went in. But go and check that out. I'm eating crackers because I'm high. And I started getting a little bit hungry. But that's not why I'm here. I want to tell you guys that you get early access to all my videos if you sign up for channel memberships. And not only that, if you sign up for my Patreon, you get access to my podcast. Oh, we get real crazy on that. I'm taking my shirt off. My shirt coming off. You better sign up. Shirt coming off, man.